So here we have the BMW 420i Grand Coupe Automatic on a 68 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But from the outside you can see it's a four-door car with alloy wheels and tinted windows. Let's start off inside the boot and then work our way around the rest of the car from there. So the tailgate on this car will open electronically. You can either do that by pressing the button on the tailgate itself or the button on the bottom of this key. Give that a push and that will open up. As we approach the back of the car, you'll see we've got reversing sensors. This car's also got a reversing camera. Plenty of boot space as well, along with that 60/40 split folding rear seat. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back round to the front of the car, and then we're going to hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But now that we've done a full circle of it, you can see it's in excellent condition the whole way round. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. You get full leather seats, as you can see. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. Okay, so now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. On the left-hand side, we have the fuel gauge, followed by the speedometer, and then the rev counter, and on the right-hand side, the coolant temperature gauge. At the bottom in the middle, you can see the total miles for this car are 3,314. You can change the information that's displayed above that by pressing a button on the end of the indicator stalk for various different bits of fuel economy information, eventually back round to the beginning again. If we back out to the steering wheel, on the left hand side we've got cruise control and speed limiter, and on the right hand side we have stereo and phone controls, so the ability to answer phone calls and use the voice activation there. Of course that can only be done after such time as the phone is paired, and I'll show you where that's done in just a moment. Just behind the steering wheel we have the minus and plus pedal on the other side. That is so that you can change gear manually with this automatic gearbox. So over in the centre we have BMW's professional nav. This is a touch screen, so you can swipe through the screen. You can also change the positioning of any of these options should you wish to, or you have the option to use the iDrive, which is this dial, to move around on the screen, which obviously is easier when you're driving, just to have your left hand resting on this. So this moves, it pushes down, it also moves to the right, left, up and down as well, and you can access certain menus directly from these buttons just here. So starting from the extreme left, that is where you pair your phone. We then have the different ways to listen to music in this car. So DAB, FM and AM radio. We've got a CD player. We've got Bluetooth audio and USB input as well. So plenty of ways to listen to your music. We also have satellite navigation. There's a full video showing exactly how this works on both our website and on our Facebook page, but it's a very easy system to use ultimately. On top of all of that, we have a full color reversing camera, as you can see. You also have on the left the image for the parking sensor, so when you get near an object you'll have red or green, yellow and red sections moving in front and rear to show you how close you are to the object according to the parking sensors, and then obviously you have your reverse camera just there. Working our way down from that, we have the CD player and then dual zone climate control, so you can adjust the temperature on either side of the car. You can adjust the fan speed up and down from here. You can determine where you'd like the air to be distributed, and then when you're happy, hit that button to turn the air conditioning on, or hit auto and the car will maintain the temperatures you've asked for by taking full control of the fan speed for you. You can override that by pressing the auto button again. This car's also got a heated driver and the same on the other side passenger seat with 3 different heat settings on both sides. Below that we have 2 cup holders and a 12-volt charging socket underneath that cap. We have the fully automatic gearbox, and then these buttons here. So this one turns on or off the parking sensors. That one turns off the traction control, and this changes the driving setup of the car. So you can put the car in sport mode, Eco Pro mode, or comfort, which is where it is right now. So if I show you up on the screen and press the sport button, you'll see we're in sport mode just there. We can go back down to comfort, and we can go down to Eco Pro. All of these modes will affect the way the gears behave, the sensitivity of the accelerator pedal and the steering. And beyond sport, you actually have Sport Plus, which is exactly the same as sport, but turns on dynamic traction control as well, just giving that car a kind of a slightly sportier feel beyond the normal sport mode. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, please feel free to call any of our MJA sites. We'd love to hear from you soon.